Marvel. You son of a bitch. You've done it again. So if you're watching this video, you hopefully have seen the newest trailer that came out 2nd of April for Marvel Studios Avengers Endgame. If you haven't, click this link here and it will take you over to Marvel Entertainment YouTube and you can watch the trailer, but then head on back over here for the deal with the real. So I had a lot of thoughts about the first trailer we saw a few weeks ago and talked a little bit about it and what we could maybe expect from the film and the hints and the rumours that have been going around the internet. And there's this whole thing about the quantum realm, but we actually see no evidence of those suits in this particular trailer. So again, Marvel is keeping us guessing and speculating a lot in terms of what we can expect from this film. What we're seeing in this particular trailer is more... a little bit more action. We're seeing the Avengers actually kind of like going to face Thanos, whereas before we kind of weren't sure where they were heading. So this might only be one aspect of the film that involves some of the action sequences. And we're going to talk a little bit more about a few frames here and there and what that could mean for the story. A lot of this trailer is about people being reunited. So we see Nebula and Rocket. This is probably one of the first instances that they see each other following Nebula and Tony Stark returning. This could be right before they're getting on the ship to go face Thanos and they're kind of preparing themselves for the end. Who knows when it comes to Marvel? And they're actually putting their differences aside. It looks like Nebula's moved from being on the bad side to kind of the borderline, now definitely on the side of good. Tony Stark and Pepper. Reunited and it feels so good. In my first review, I was saying, do we know if Tony's back or not? It looks like he's definitely back at some point because he's finally reunited with Pepper. Or is this a dream sequence? I just don't know when it comes to Marvel. They're so good at deceiving us. My absolute favourite moment in the trailer are these two guys. Tony Stark and Steve Rogers. These two actually haven't been in a frame together since Civil War. This is the first time these characters have seen each other in years. It's actually good to see they put the differences aside and they're back on a trust level with one another. There's also this frame for the Avengers base, pretty much showing the majority of the cast here, minus Captain Marvel and Thor. I think it's just a nice wide shot having the majority of the crew. There's also a clip of Tony Stark as Iron Man flying through what appears to be Manhattan, as you can see the Empire State Building back there. He's in his newer nanotech suit, so this isn't necessarily going to be him going back in time. If he does go back in time, that is. If anyone goes back in time. So does that mean some action is going to actually take place back on Earth in New York? Leave New York alone, guys! It's had so many smash-ups! Then there's the crew in Quill Ship. Again, they're not in the quantum realm suits that we saw in the first trailer. So is this a clever CGI trick? Or is this later in the film when they're heading off to beat Thanos? And Thanos' ship here is hovering over a planet. I wonder if this is Zander. In Infinity War, they mentioned that he decimated Zander a couple of weeks before the incidents of Infinity War started. So is this a flashback? Is this the team going back to the point before he gets the first stone and that's like where they know he's going to be, so that's when they know they can attack him? And we see our first shot of Thanos out of any of the trailers we've seen for Endgame so far. So this is great to see, but he's being beamed down by what I imagine is his ship, because he's not using the gauntlet and the space stone in order to teleport himself there. So what's that about? If he had the gauntlet, why wouldn't he use it? What is going on here? This is making me think that he doesn't have it or use of it. So I'm not exactly sure where this battle is taking place. I'm hoping it's not somewhere on Earth because you do see the crew shooting off into space, so you imagine it's going to be on another planet. But if Thanos had done his duty and wiped out half the universe, why is he still going around destroying places? Because he was like, job done. So is this a result of them affecting the timeline and then they're ambushing Thanos at a certain point when he's on a planet trying to get one of the stones, i.e. the Power Stone, maybe on Zander? So speculation aside, I am just f***ing psyched! Either way, no matter what, I think we can expect great things from this film. Tickets have just gone on sale. I, of course, have already bought mine. I'm so looking forward to it. I hope you guys are psyched too. What do you guys think on the trailer? Do you agree or do you disagree with what I've said? Do you have a theory that no one has thought of yet? Discuss it below in the comments section on the Deal with the Reel. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like. If you want to see other of my reviews and videos, just head over to Rusty Reels and you can see more of my content there. Or you can just watch one of these. You can subscribe to my channel here, and also be sure to click the bell so that you know when future videos are released. Thanks very much for watching, everyone, as always, and in the meantime, just be real.